Or we need to protect the border walls because we have illegal immigrants coming around in our country, causing, terrorizing our country. Oh, well, what about black on black crime? What about black folks coming out there killing other black people? Well, black people are the most dangerous people in this world. This is what you hear. Black people acting like thugs. This is what you hear. This is what you hear in the mainstream media. And now you have a 21-year-old man on the loose. And it says, this is from CNN.com. It says a manhunt is underway in Louisiana following a string of shootings that left the suspect's parents and 3 others dead. Authorities are looking for a 21-year-old Dakota Theriot after 2 Saturday morning shootings in Ascension and Livingston. And the sheriff, Bobby Webre, says this is probably one of the worst domestic violence incidents he's seen in quite a while. The suspect's Theriot is accused of killing his parents, Elizabeth and Keith Theriot, both 50 years old, in the town of Gonzalez. This was according to the Parish Ascension Sheriff Office. And Webre told reporters that the Theriots were alive Saturday morning when deputies arrived to their home and were able to identify their son as the gunman. And the suspect has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, illegal use of weapons, and home invasions. Theriot lived for a brief period of time around with his parents' house. I guess he lived with his parents, but he was recently asked to leave the residence and not to return. And it says Dakota Theriot is also suspected of killing 3 more people less than 30 miles in the northeast, according in Livingston Parish. The victims were Billy Ernest, Summer Ernest. Billy Ernest is 43 years old. Summer Ernest is 20 years old. And I guess their 17-year-old son, Tanner Ernest, was found dead Saturday morning. Probably dead in their home Saturday morning. And it says at least one of the Livingston victims was a friend of Theriots, the sheriff officer said. Investigators are still trying to determine the motive behind the shooting. Here's the thing. I don't want to hear nothing about no borders wall. I don't want to hear about no wall for no illegal immigrants, because the illegal immigrants are not the problem. You got crazy people out here, and these are not black people, these are not Mexican people, these are not Hispanics, these are not Puerto Ricans, these are Caucasian males going out here killing their parents, killing innocent people for what? And you see this all the time, and the first thing they'll say is it's mental health. It's mental health. Oh, he's got mental health issues. They try to make this man human. They try to figure out what went wrong in his life. But when everybody else that is non-Caucasian, oh no, he's a thug. He went out there. He was a criminal. He committed heinous crimes. He robbed a liquor store. That's what they do. This is what the mainstream media does. They sit there and they try to dehumanize black people and other non-white folks. But when it comes to their own, they try to put a human face on it. They try to understand and try to say, you know what, give the family a break. This is sad, But anybody else, oh no, throw them underneath the jail. You see, this is the problem. And this is why black people and certain other people say, you know what? They get tired of it. And they say, you know what? Don't come to us with the nonsense. Don't come to us with the, black on black. Nobody want to hear it. Yeah, do black people go out there and commit crimes in their community? Yes, they do. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not saying that black people don't do anything. Yeah. But it's not as crazy as the Caucasians do. But That's how the mainstream media makes it seem. Okay. But again, we're the problem. If we point this out, we're the problem. If we point this out, we we're hateful people. We hate white people. And this is what's being said, you know, with the Caucasian society, that if you speak out against this, you have hatred. I don't have hatred towards nobody. Okay. Yeah, there's some things that some quote unquote pro black say, but you know what? And some of the stuff I don't agree with. But when white people say, "Oh, you just hate white people because we point out certain things," like that's deflecting, and it's not hating anybody. It's just sitting there stating facts and calling out stuff. And when I call something out, doesn't mean I hate you. It's just I'm pointing out the errors in your ways. And people in their community, they need to come out there and they need to check their people. Try to fix your community and stop trying to police other people's communities. You worrying about a border wall. You worrying about border security. But you got people going out there killing your own. And you're silent about that. It's crazy. Please like the video, comment, tell me what you think about this story, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.